Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. This is McNeil's Tech Tutorials, where we learn how to use frequently used applications the easiest, fastest, and the simplest ways. Today I'm going to introduce you to Microsoft Excel. How to use Microsoft Excel. So we'll be looking at the basic features of Microsoft Excel. We'll be looking at the various tabs that are available on Microsoft Excel interface, their basic uses, and also a few ribbons that we can find under each of the tabs. So let's jump right into it. If you can see this template I have here, this is Microsoft Excel template. So let's start from the down here. When you check the down, you can see over here we have sheet 1. So this is what we call worksheets. So the interface we see here is called a worksheet, and it is named by default sheet 1. We can actually add various sheets if we want to. If we want to add more sheets, you click on the plus icon here and then it adds one more sheet. So I have sheet 1, sheet 2, maybe I want another one, sheet 3. So I have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 because I wanted more than one sheet. So one sheet, two sheets, three sheets together give me what we call workbook. So now my worksheet that I began with has now become a workbook. So a workbook is a collection of worksheets. I can actually decide to customize the names of all these worksheets I have. So let's say I want to change the name of this worksheet, probably from sheet 1 to maybe a given name. So I'll right click on this, then go to rename, click on rename, and then it gives me the chance to type the name I want. So let's say I want to enter the name, maybe resource. Okay, resource as the name I want to give to my sheets. So I have renamed it. You can actually rename all the other sheets and probably link them. We'll be looking at all those ones in our subsequent videos. Then a worksheet is made up of columns and rows. So the columns are lettered. We can see A, B, C, D, E, F, on and on and on. They continue endless. Okay, so these are called columns. The spaces running from vertically from the top to the down are called the columns. And then we have rows. The rows are the horizontal spaces that are running from left to right on the worksheet. So the columns are lettered and rows are numbered. So we have row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on and on, endless as well. Okay, now the intersection of a row and a column gives us a cell. So as we can see, assuming I decide to click on this, this has become an active cell. That is a cell that is ready to receive data, and this cell derives its special name from the intersection of the row and the column. So the column letter and the row number gives a special name to the cell. So every cell on the worksheet has a special name, a unique name, and this unique name, it derives it from the row number and the column letter. So we can see this displayed in the name box or the cell reference box at the top left corner of the worksheet. So when you check here, we see E5. This is an indication that the cell I have selected is intersecting at column E and row 5. So it derives its name from the intersection of the column and the row. Okay, so every cell has its unique name. Assuming I decide to click on this B and 3, B3 meeting at column B and then row 3. So it displays the name in the name box or the cell reference box for me. Okay, then we have various tabs on the Microsoft Excel interface. This is the home tab. All the features on the home tab here are likely seen in Microsoft Word. So just like we are familiar with Microsoft Word, all the features and how they are used in Microsoft Word, they are applied in Microsoft PowerPoint over here. Okay, well, special ones are conditional formatting. This is format as table. This is cell styles. Insert, we can insert maybe more columns or rows. And then we also have, if we want to delete a particular content, you can do that as well. Then this particular place also, we can use it to format the cell and other things. So let's say I want to click on this for a short demonstration, then maybe hide a column or row. So let me just decide that, okay, I want to hide this particular column. So when you click on the arrow below format, I'll go to hide and unhide. Then let's say I want to hide columns. So clicking on hide columns, it hides the column M. Okay, it hides the column M. So from L I go to N. It means there's a content there that I've hidden. Okay, if I want to bring it back, I will just have to go back there and then unhide it. So from hide and unhide, I'll go to unhide columns and you will see that my column M comes back. Okay, so this is a special feature that we can find in Microsoft Excel, which is not part of the features on the tabs in Microsoft Word. So let's come to insert. Here too we have various ribbons under the insert tab. We can have insert pictures, we can insert online pictures, and these pictures are definitely from your computer that you have saved. Okay, so all these ones we are familiar with them on Microsoft Word. We can actually insert a text box from here, just like we do the same in Microsoft Word. We can insert a text box. So clicking on this allows me to insert a text box anywhere I want in on my sheet. Okay, so I have inserted a text box here and I can actually move it from one place to another on my page. Okay, so this works the same way as the text box works on Microsoft Word. Alright, so there are various tabs here and then they have the ribbons here all have their works they do, just like in Microsoft Word. We go to page layout, just margin settings, orientation settings, and all these ones that we are familiar with are all here. Okay, so let's look at formulas. So formulas too, we have special formulas, we have special functions like auto sum, recently used formulas. There are a lot of things here, and let's assume that where I have this cell, or maybe let me just place it here, cell J8, and I want to insert today's date. So I can come to date and time over here. Okay, date and time. I just click on this arrow. Okay, so I'll go to, let me say today. Okay, today. Okay, so let me click on this today. Then it prompts me to agree on this argument. So once I click and accept it, it inserts today's date in the cell where I placed my cursor. Okay, so you can actually use this to insert a date or any other format, in any other format you want in your document. Okay, data here too, we have a lot of ribbons and arrays that we can use to analyze our content. Okay, there are a whole lot of things. We'll be taking our time to look at them one after the other, but for the purpose of this particular one video, it is only introduction to the features. Then we have review tab as well. The review tab also has a few ribbons and arrays where we have the spellings and grammar checker also, but the we have translation there, the other things. Then we can actually protect a sheet or protect the whole workbook. That is, we encrypt it, use the password. Okay, so we can do that from the review tab. And let's come to the view tab. On the view tab over here too, we have a whole lot of wonderful features here, a lot of ribbons that we can use to manipulate our content. This freeze panes I will be taking you through with a special video how to use this particular content. And so these are a few features of the Microsoft Excel interface that I would like us to look at for today. And in our subsequent videos, we'll be looking at the various uses of the tabs, and we'll also be looking at some of the how to enter data into the Excel. I'll be leaving some of the video descriptions in this video link so that you can follow and get access to some of the content. Okay, so today we've learned how to manipulate our Microsoft Excel interface. There are a few features we have introduced ourselves to, and we will be looking at all other ones as times go on. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so that anytime we post new videos, you will be able to get access to them. And keep learning, because whatever you